Thank you for considering our book, Ethnography by Design, Scenographic Experiments and Fieldwork, for the PQ Best Publication Award in Performance Design and Scenography. Written by two anthropologists and a scenic designer, it's intended to speak to both ethnographers and designers. It's a call for collaboration on the basis of a proposed reciprocity and a way for designers to engage deeply in designing for social understanding. We highlight the fact that designers have a strong impulse, like ethnographers, to see the social in its complexity and to arrive at and illuminate social realities for themselves and for others. So there is as much for designers in this model of collaboration as there is for ethnographers. Luke Cantarella, George Marcus, and I, Christine Hegel, came together as collaborators in 2012 and embarked on a series of projects in the intervening years that culminated in the publication of this book. Our curiosity about the possibilities of expanded scenography for ethnography overlapped with the interest among scenographers in forms of knowledge production as a goal. In her opening comments for PQ15, festival curator Sonia Lapker explicated this turn towards the social by remarking on scenography's potential to create, quote, a space for sharing, relating, and also being in conflict, a space of connection and difference, end quote. Clearly, in this expansion from the aesthetic concerns of the theater into a socially engaged practice, expanded scenography rubs up against the concerns and practices traditionally associated with anthropology. This closeness to anthropology in scenography's social turn occurs in tune with other movements in art and design that arose in the early 1990s that sought direct investigations of social relations. The turn towards the social began to take up human relations as a medium in lieu of object creation. In the art context, curator Nicolas Bourriard describes this as a relational aesthetic in which art takes as its theoretical horizon the realm of human interactions and its social context. In the field of design, Anthony Dunn and Fiona Raby describe this work as critical design in that they seek to use design to, quote, question, critique, and challenge the way technologies enter our lives and the limitations they place on people through their narrow definitions of what it means to be human, end quote. To expand the field to include designed interventions in the midst of everyday life, we need to reckon with the implications of such an approach, what forms of knowledge it may or may not produce, and its capacity to contribute to the ever-growing scholarly canon, its validity, its ethics. At the same time, what are the potentialities, the vitality as a response to other developing insights in anthropology, or the capacity to amplify taken-for-granted understandings and introduce new forms of rigor, the capacity to enliven and give substance to the humanistic and democratic claims of ethnography. In the chapters of this book, we explore these implications through our own work and offer a foundation for others to continue building an ethnography by design. We hope you find Ethnography by Design a fascinating read, and thank you for considering our submission.